Well, the moment has arrived. We've been waiting for a product to come in the mail here for a few weeks, and it finally came. Want to see what it is? All right, let's get there. What's up, everybody? We're back, and we got another one. Let's go check it out. All right, so let us open this thing. Well, what'd you think? As a new sponsor to the channel, we want to thank Rhino USA Recovery Products for taking us on. We aren't a full sponsorship yet, but we hope that with your support, we can get there quickly. If you're in need of any recovery equipment, go to rhinousa.com and use code SAMSON for a 10% off discount. So who's Samson? Samson's our 18 Power Wagon. Power Wagons are a special truck. They're equipped with a center diff locker, front and rear electronic lockers, an electronic disconnecting sway bar, room to fit on your stock rims, 35 to 37 inch tires, and also very importantly, a 12K Warren winch. The 12K Warren winch is a very powerful tool to have on your arsenal. Winches can aid in recoveries that are not able to be done through kinetic or static pulls. If you're unsure what those are, we got some videos in our playlist history that you can catch up on. Today we're going to talk about how to use and how to aid those tools in recoveries. First off, we cover safety. Safety is number one in all adventure sports. Adventure recovery, adventure travel, and adventure life. Without proper safety precautions and safety protocol, lives can be in danger very quickly, and usually you are away from emergency services. Get yourself trained, get a large first aid trauma kit, keep them on your persons, and learn how to use them. Just as we learn how to use those medical tools, we also need to learn how to properly use our recovery tools. As we know, the more line there is on a winch drum, the less strength the drum has to pull. So after 3 wraps, you lose a good 60 to 70% of your winch strength. So imagine a 12K winch down 60% after filling up your spool, your drum with either synthetic cable or steel cable. You can see why you may need a little bit of help to get the pull started. So here's what I mean. You're in a situation where a vehicle is front end in a ditch. You have mud on the surface of the ground because of rain or melted snow, and you can't use a tree saver strap, and you don't have your long recovery strap to anchor you to a tree or anything nearby, say there's nothing nearby. If you can get some kind of traction on your wheels, you may not be able to pull the vehicle out because of the angle of the recovery. What may be able to help is the snatch block. With or without an anchor point, it may help you in aiding a recovery. With an anchor point, it is certainly going to aid you in a recovery. The reason for snatch blocks are because of physics. If you use a lever, you will get more out of your strength.
Fulcrum along its length. Load. The object you're lifting. Fulcrum. Point at which the lever pivots. Effort. The force applied to make the object move.
Because the laws of physics are such. Well, it's the same with the pulley system. The more pulleys you have in lifting an object, the less strength it's going to take.
Or move this object.
How do they operate? You are going to use, with these you will likely want to use a bow shackle, clevis, whatever you want to call it, but the metal style shackles. You're going to want to anchor that shackle to a solid recovery point or frame point on the vehicle needing to be recovered. You will position everything, you'll have everything ready. You will pull your winch line, have extra winch line.
The trade-off is that as you increase the number of pulleys, you require a greater amount of rope to achieve the same result.
And all you do is you slide one of the sides down, you run your cable, you close, what's called close the tool, then you run your anchoring tool to here, either a soft shackle or a metal shackle. You're going to run your cable back to your vehicle. It'll end up either on its side or perpendicular, maybe at a small angle, and it's going to aid you.
Well, let's go outside and show you how do we actually do it on a vehicle.
So you got your equipment, you're in a predicament or you're on a recovery, and now you have to use it. How do you do it? Let's get into it. What you want to find is a rated recovery point. If there are no rated recovery points, you want to find something that's connected to the frame, an area of the frame that is going to be sturdy enough to do the recovery. If not, wait for help and do it together. After having once you have your recovery product in hand, you'll also want a rated shackle and or rated soft shackle. Go over these in just a sec. So what you would do is find your rated recovery point. I'm using this orange cable just for demonstration purposes. You will run your winch line extension cable or your cable through, and you will close it. You unscrew or unpin your rated recovery point and you run it through. And bring it around. I let gravity help. So if you have only two hands, put the threads up on top and let gravity assist you. You are now ready to use your snatch block. If you don't have a rated recovery bow shackle, metal shackle, clevis, whatever you want to call it. You can always run a soft shackle through here. Let's try it this way. Soft shackles have an eye loop and a knot end. You want to pull it through and you want to cinch it tight. You want whatever metal, rubber aided protection that it has. Set it, put tension, and you're ready to go. That's basically how you use rated recovery products. If you're in the market for any recovery products, Rhino USA has a variety and an assortment of all recovery products you could ever need. They even make it in a simple to buy bag that has all of the equipment that you might need in it. Go on over to rhinousa.com, use your code Samson for a 10% discount. Taking it apart is as simple as that. You want to wipe off your equipment if it's oily, dirty, muddy, and then put it in a safe area.